Hey guys, what's up? Captain Paul here, bringing you a gameplay commentary. We're doing a little bit different today. There's gonna be no dual comm. It's just me. I know, just you must be excited and blowing a load in your pants as I speak. But yeah, it's just me doing a solo comm. Shadow and me haven't really been able to hit it off on the same schedule. He's been working, busy coding the website. I'm on during the day. He gets off at night. I usually have class in the morning, so I have to get some sleep. But yeah, so let's get on to the topic at hand above in the title. Do you believe there's too many partnering companies on YouTube? So basically, what I'm trying to say is, do you think like there's too many Machinimas, Yeouches, Vid3s of the world, or like the game stations, for example, as well? Can't forget about them. You know, there's a lot more smaller companies that are coming out that are trying to become those partnering channels, and they're using smaller channels to do it. Now, I actually got this topic from the Yeousch forum because I am a part of the Yeousch .com. Like, I'm signed up on it, and you know, I post in the forums actually pretty frequently. But I actually got this from a post. I'm like, you know what, this would be a good YouTube topic to talk about. And some people were saying, well, you know, it's a bad thing. You know, you don't want to have like these blasé people. Now, I'm going to give you guys my take on it. I think it's great. I think it's personally great for the YouTube community. You don't have these just 1, 2, 3, 4 companies running it. I know there's more than that. I'm just saying in generalization right now because I don't even think Vid3 runs it. No offense. No offense to anyone that's on Vid3 that watches this. I'm just saying they're a smaller company. Now think about it. Look at it this way. You have these smaller channels that need exposure and they want help. Now you have these small networking channels that can help them do that. Like, for example, if a small networking channel had, like, 5K subs and you have, like, I don't know, 600 or, like, maybe even a 1K, maybe you could gain, like, 1K or 2K subs from that networking channel. It's like a stepping stone onto something even greater. That's how I look at it. For example, I don't know Vid3's numbers off the top of my head, but I think it's around 2,000 subs, around that. And look at my channel. I have 55 subs as of right now. That would be a great accusation for right now if it wasn't a long contract. You know, it'd be great to just be into like a 1-year deal, sign on there, be like, alright guys, what's up? You know, get some people to my channel because it would help networking and get more people to my channel. That's just how it is. Well, our channel, excuse me, me and Shadow. Shadow, don't be mad. But, I know you love me. But that's how I look at it. It's like you have kind of like a practice networking in my mind. Yeah, you know, like what will work for viewer content and what won't work. I think it's like kind of a trial run basically. It's like what will work, what won't work. I'm repeating myself like a fucking parrot, but you know what I'm trying to say. So, you know, after you get like 3K, 4K subs, maybe you go to a Yeousch who has 40K, and then, you know, after Yeousch, let's say you make it big time and get like 50K subs and some shit. Then you go up to Machinima most likely, or the game station. Now, I'm not saying you have to leave your company. If you're content where you're at, I wouldn't want to leave if I were you. I'm just saying, you know, if you're a smaller channel as of right now, I'd use like a Vid3 to like help promote your channel, get it out there. And then after your contract's done, just make sure, you know, you're not to sign into some like 20-year deal. But I know you're not, but it's like a year contract. So just, you know, have fun with it. That's another thing people forget about YouTube is a lot of this is for fun. It's not for money. If you're doing this for money, you're in it for the wrong reasons, in my mind. You know, this is basically you're talking over a video game. You're not really earning work, and I don't know. That's just my view on it. But back onto the topic at hand, I think it's great. Competition is great in general. Now think about it let's think about if McDonald's, for example, if McDonald's didn't have a Burger King or Wendy's, like if they didn't have another rival burger joint, let's just say Wendy's ran this shit. If they were the only thing you could eat if you wanted a fast food burger, well, that'd be bad because the quality would go down, the prices would go up. You know, people are like, oh, well, you never know, like it could be. No, fuck that. Prices would go up, quality would go down. That's just how it would be. You know, for another example, like if Coca-Cola didn't have a Pepsi, like Pepsi versus, you know, Coke versus Pepsi, but the same shit would happen. Prices would raise. It would get ridiculous. That's how it is. You know, think about the oil industry. But, you know, getting back onto it in hand, it's like, I don't see any harm in having these smaller companies. Some people might be up in arms like, oh, well, it takes this, like, aura of a partnership, and like it's no longer this great, like, oh my god, I'm partnered and I'm better than you. And I think that's kind of good, though. Think about it. A lot of these top commentators don't give a fuck about you. They don't. They could give two shits about you. You could be like sending them a message like, dude, I got a gun, I'm gonna kill myself tonight, and they'll be like, they wouldn't even respond to you if they saw it. You know, that's kind of dark, but you get what I'm saying. You know, now that aura of partnership, like I have a partnership, that's gone. That's kaput. And now they realize, oh shit, if I'm going to have to be successful and keep subscribers, I guess I'm going to have to start interacting with my subs. Holy shit, that's a wonderful idea. And, you know, I think it's great because you could keep these top commentators on their game so they're not like lackadaisical, like, I don't give a fuck. And, you know, you give these smaller channels a chance that have great content. There's a lot of small channels that have great content that don't get the views they should. You know, I'm not just talking about my channel. I think our content is great. I'm just going to be honest with you. Like, we have room to improve? Of course we do. We just started this about 2 months ago. Obviously, we have room to improve, and we've been busy as of late to make more videos. But, you know, you give these smaller channels with great content, some more viewers, get networking, and have fun with it and see their channel grow. And that's an accomplishment. Not everyone's in this for the money, like I stated. Like, you shouldn't be, but like not a lot of people in this for the money. They just want to see improve. They want to see some support. That's all what it's about, man. That's how it should be about. You know. And I'll be frank, man, a lot of my mindset does actually come from Sven D. You know, I'm actually a buddy of his. Like, I've watched his videos since like Modern Warfare 2. You know, I was an early sub on, and I've always liked his shit, and he's just a straight shooter. And I know, you know, I can respect that. I can really respect that. And that's the thing, is that it should be about the community, and it should be about, like, interacting with your subs. And, you know, with these smaller networking people, I'm not saying, like, for example, Woody's Gamertag is going to be like, oh my god, I have to start interacting with these subs because this 1K channel now is 3K. Like, no, it's not going to work like that. But if you have rivals like Woody's seeing these other bigger channels like interacting with their subs, then he's probably going to start doing it. And if, you know, for example, if you guys watch Woody's Gamertag, if you guys are fanboys or whatever, you know, let's just, you know, call a ball a ball, strike a strike. He could give really two fucks about you guys half the time. Like, I'm not saying he's an evil person or some shit, but, you know, at the end of the day, all he really cares about is the money, baby. And I know I got a little off topic on there, but, you know, I've already stated enough. I think that having rival companies, smaller companies for basically stepping stone companies is great for this gameplay commentators in general. You know, they get to practice what they need to work on. You know, they get feedback, and that's a huge thing about YouTube. You need feedback on how to get better. But all right, guys, you know, enough of me rambling. I'm gonna probably end it here because, you know, I said all I really can say. But yeah, I just want to give a quick shout out to Insane I Act. That was a fun dual com we did. You know, I'll probably put a link in the description. So yeah, for Captain Paul, this is WeaPwNGaMiNG. Peace.